All right, now that you're on the text to speech page, you'll find that you'll be able to find your voice here if you haven't opened this drop down, and you'll look under professional, and you'll be able to add your voice here. And update it, and you'll see it go down here. You can type anything you want in here. What you'll be able to find is that you'll see the amount of characters here. This is affecting your quota. So 22 characters is 22 credits. You can go ahead and click generate speech,
My first generation.
and you can see it's really quick. You can play it again right here,
My first generation.
and then you can download it here for use locally, and you can scrub using these controls here. Now, one thing you might want to do is open up these settings. This will let you look at the model, which can either, you'll most likely want to keep multilingual. You can use Turbo 2.5 or 2 if you want to cut down on the cost and improve your speed of your generation. This is kind of important for real time chat, but not so important for game dev. And then down here, 11 English V1 and multilingual V1, these are deprecated. I wouldn't use them. They're just there because other people have kept on using them. So that we can go back. So let's talk about these next settings. We have stability. Elevenlabs tells us that stability adjusts the emotional range and consistency of the voice. What that means is a lower setting improves the variation in emotion in the voice generation, and then the further you go to the right, the more it's going to sound robotic. Not necessarily robotic, but more monotone. So it still sounds great, but not as up and down. And then similarity, this has to do more with how close it sounds to the person that created the voice. So if you have a high setting, it's going to try really hard to make it sound as similar to the person who cloned their voice. And the lower you go, the less like it, the less like the person that you will sound. And this next one's cool, style exaggeration. As you saw, like the accent, this will boost that accent. So if you really want a thick accent, you can drag this up. You just have to note that over 50% can lead to instability. And then speaker boost, it doesn't hurt to leave that on. It just increases the likeness to the original speaker. So if you're soft spoken, definitely want to keep this on. And then if you ever want to go back to the way you got it, click reset and they'll jump to the original settings. And with that, we will go to voice.